So we just got done at Seal Beach seeing the baby sea lions and the seals, and I popped in Goodwill in my Maps app, and just around the corner there's a Goodwill here in La Jolla. So I'm not holding my breath for good pricing because this is a spendy neighborhood, but let's go in and see what we can find. I feel like their window display is banging here. Oh, so it's only $5.99. Oh, there's a Hurley shirt. I know Redrick wanted one. Oh, those are cute dishes. Look at that. Let's go inside. That's not bad. $9.99. That is the cutest display. I love that. I actually came here because I wanted to see this picture. Oh, it's $20 for all the pieces. So all these Waverly pieces. I also found this picture. It's like numbered. It's definitely like a hand-thrown piece. It's really cool. I like the shade of blue. It's only $3.99. Frederick has already found 2 shirts that he likes. $11.99 and $11, so it's not bad. Well, we've got more dishes. Let's see. This is interesting with an elephant on it and feet. Mary Poset made in Italy. That's $25. Like this clock back here. That's not super old. And I kind of like this later. Made in Portugal. That's pretty. I kind of like that. So I'm here. That's Limoges. It's like 20, which is about what it's worth. But there's these, and they are Japanese Lesterware, $9.99 for 5. So I'm gonna grab all of these. I don't know if that says 5 or 6, but I only see 5.
This reminds me of all of the charity shops in the UK. It's kind of small, bunch of stuff just displayed everywhere. Because this is up above. We have the truck with us, so I can pretty much get whatever. Pampered Chef, $14.99. That's about what I'd sell that for. I will no longer complain when I'm at my Goodwill and I'm like, oh, $3.99. Found this candlestick hiding back behind here, but it wasn't priced. They told me $9.99. I'm not gonna haul it home for that. But it is really great. Let's see, are these candlesticks? No price. Oh, here we go. ×2 for $9.99. I think that's a good deal. Oh, it's pretty dented, and it's just stainless steel, so I'd probably be painting it anyway.
So some of the things I feel like are a good deal, and then some when I pick them up, I'm like, oh, it's kind of spendy, which I kind of expected. This cookie jar is like ridiculously cute, but I don't think I want to spend $12.99 for it because I got to get them home. Next to the Goodwill is a place that I will not be taking my children to, but it is pretty fancy. Fine jewelry. There's like the Queen's jewels in here. That chandelier. We'll just take a little peek. A little peeky peek. Ooh, that's pretty. Just a little. I mean, there's nothing like just look. Oh, $22,000. Just that's a pretty oil. There's some good stuff in here. There's a real life portrait of me and Zeb when we get old. All right, we are in Escondido, California, headed to Valley Thrift Store. Yeah. Is that what it's called?
AKA the Red, White, and Blue store.
The Red, White, and Blue American Thrift Store. We are going to show you guys the good deals. We've got Jack and Debbie with us.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to see if we can find something in California to resell for a profit. We already hit Goodwill. the beginning of this video, and it was very good. So
It was.
Jami found all the good deals. I found everything that was like $5 or $6 more than I actually wanted to pay to flip it.
You feel like you have to pay more in California?
I feel like it's hit or miss. I feel like what's important about thrifting is finding what the people in that area don't value as much and then picking that up, because there's definitely things that are overpriced, but then there's things that people here aren't really buying, but we love them, so we scoop those up.
Let's just
That
say
is
they
true.
love their candlesticks up here.
Yes, there's just certain things that if it's too expensive, I just don't buy it. Let's go in and see what we got.
When I go
Hold
to
on.
Utah, there's lots of colorful bohemian things that people are just, they don't care.
Yeah.
Guys scoop it up and sell it here.
Valley Thrift Store, the red, white, and blue.
Oh, it's very full. There's a lot of people here in the parking lot.
Wherever you see a space, take it because it's always fun.
I might send you guys in.
Oh, they're straight ahead. There's spots there. We have all the kids with us, so we'll see what they wind up getting. Ooh. All right, so the blue tags are 75% off. There are a lot of clothes here. So yellow tags are 25% off. Do I need this situation? It looks like it's a music box. All right, I'm gonna think about that. I'll come back.
Look at these fun pants all color coordinated up.
Yeah, it was the same with the shirts way down there.
That's awesome. So far they have highly valued their candlesticks. It's metal, that's $5.99. That's like Goodwill prices back home. Let's keep looking. Bikes, suitcases. All right, Jack, I'm looking for clocks.
So there's a ton of stuff here. Like, it's really hard to kind of take all of it in. I do love this tiered tray. Let's see if it's got $19.99. So it's not on sale, but it's metal and looks like it's aluminum and brass. Oh, it's not old. Sorry, little kitty. Didn't mean to hit you. I'll have to think about that because I feel like 20 bucks is quite a bit, but I also think, I might just put it in the cart. Make decisions later. First rule of thrifting. If you like it, grab it, then you can make it. Oh, I see. Zeb, can you check out that blue bottle right there? It's by that boy. The big blue one.
$14.99.
Yeah, grab that.
Okay.
That's pretty. Thanks, sweetie. That's why it's always fun to shop with a partner. So we're moving into pillows and linens, which I actually am interested in because it makes things easier to pack when we're going home. We do have Zeb's truck, but let's see if there's any quilts. Definitely the prices are higher here on some of the things than they are at home. So I'm gonna have to be very particular about what I pick up. I do like these pillows. I'm curious, let's see. Oh my gosh, $20 for a pillow. I mean, it's a cool one. Definitely not the same price as at home. I do like those, but I'm gonna have to pass on them. Here's a crochet pillowcase. That's cute. For $2.99, I will definitely pick that up. I wish there was more than one, but these are cute. Just put in the middle of a bedding.
All right, Jack, I'm looking for clocks. Yeah, if you see any clocks, show them to me. We'll check price and see if we like them. I kind of like that wagon back there with the big wheels. They got a ton of frames over here. I'm gonna look through, see if we find some old ones, maybe some fun art. I'll bring you back if I find anything cool.
Yeah, these will be cute. Put like in the middle of a bed, like even a king size bed because it's a standard size. I actually think this is really sweet. It says Fishing Friends. And it looks to be hand painted. Like $2.99. I'm gonna grab this. All right, let's check out the linens. I do love this quilt. Hopefully it's not $1 million. $34.99. Oh, that makes me sad. I love it. Wonder what size it is. It says handcrafted collection, L&T, linens and things. Okay, I definitely like this cutter. It says 25th anniversary. but it's really heavy. Electroplated Gorham. Isn't that pretty? I'm gonna grab that for sure. And then handcrafted in India. My eye immediately went to this bowl. Of course, it's Daher. It is 25% off, so that would make it 6 instead of 8. What do you think? And that one's also on sale. I'll have to look these up because I just don't know if there's enough profit in those. Those are really cute. I definitely love the blue one.
So we didn't find anything over in the big frames, but I'm looking through these. Oh, it's a magic 8-ball.
Will my dad get this for me? Better not tell you now.
Yeah, better not tell you now.
Will my dad get this for me?
No, you broke it.
Oh.
You gotta hold it up right so it comes up. Outlook not so good. Yeah.
So you won't get it.
No, we're not gonna get that.
No.
Okay, looking over the top of this. Look at this one here.
Fine, I'll go to
$2.99. That's gonna be awesome to repaint. This one here kind of goes with it. Also $2.99. Love both of those. And then this is a really cool wood frame for $2.99. 8x10. That'll fit some of our decoupage paper in there really nicely. I'm not keen on this camel, but I also like this frame. So we got some good candidates for repainting here. Here we go. Now we're talking. This is all my stuff I want to look at. All the good flips, all the good makeovers. No price on this one. This one up here is $1.99. They look like they're friends. I'm gonna take it both up and we'll see.
I also really like this platter, but I've never seen this maker and Rollin. We'll look it up. There's a pretty compote dish. $6.99. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Yeah, looks like we got a bag wall here, just like at home. Just like Goodwill has. Maybe there'll be some good stuff in here.
Found this little tiered tray for $4.99. I think it might be teak. We will see, but I like that. Hey, check out that antler. How much is that?
$7.
Is it solid? Is it like brass?
Yeah, it's solid.
I'll think on it. Man, check out this urn. Loving that. Oh, they gotta be kidding me. $2.99? Is it because they don't know what it is? I have to get it. I gotta get it. It's gonna look amazing with paint. Jamie's probably gonna want to cut the handles off like she always does. Look at how big this store is. There's no way you can't find stuff. Look at it. I really like this mirror too. Little shelf sitter mirror, $6.99. I think that's a little more than I want. I think it's a little more than I want to pay. We got like a buck or two more on some of this stuff, but it's pretty unique. I feel like this is going pretty well here. And then we got some stuff. Eliza picked this out. Let's see what she wanted. Doesn't look like something she'd wear, but maybe it's PGs. Oh, it's pajamas. They have a ton of amazing quilts down here. This is hand stitched. $34.99. Ah! That's a little bit much for me, but it looks awesome. I'm excited now. They had the dishes separated out, but they got entire sets here for sale, all just wrapped up. You know, that seems like a lot, but that's probably a decent price. You find a pattern you like for $25, you got a whole set.
Here's a Japanese bunny platter for $4.99. It comes with the little cabbage bowl too. This, she says that's $3 because it has the 3 on the bottom. I didn't know they priced it that way too. I think I'll get it because I love early bird. And then a Holly Jolly mug for $1.99.
Over on this side, they got pans and molds. Keep your eye out for copper, Jack. Keep your eye out for some copper. I'm also gonna go spy this bunny out. Look at that. Oh, it's $9.99. I'm gonna leave him here. Oh, look at that platter down here. What is that? $14.99. Oh, you nailed it. You nailed it. Oh, it's Godinger. And it's 25% off because it's a yellow tag. So might be, guys see anything else looks good down there?
This is $8. I have never seen anything like this. It's like the biggest tea kettle I've ever seen. It's aluminum and cast something. This is a really pretty creamer. So I'm gonna grab this. I really like this bowl. It's like hand painted. $1.99. It's 25% off. So it's like $1.50. And made in Japan. Here's another very pretty piece. Hand painted, made in Japan. $5.99. No major chips. That's pretty.
Jack did the math for me. He said that's going to be $11.75 if it's 25% off. Check him. Is his math good? Looks like we might have some crystal up here. $3.99 each for these crystal candlesticks. No maker on them. I actually like this. This is a set of 2 for $9.99. Debbie was not wrong. This thrift store has not disappointed. What is this? It's got like little etched birds in there. Is that crystal? Yep, that's crystal. $2.99. I'm debating on this candlestick down here because I think this one would be 75% off. Or maybe no, green was 50% off. It's like brushed down here. It's not wood, it's like ceramic. I think I'm gonna leave it.
So I almost passed on this, but the blue is 75% off, so that's really pretty. The flowers, I'm probably gonna toss those. We'll see if we can wash them. They're pretty dusty, but if I can get them clean, then I'll just sell it together. So I'm doing my second pass, and I found this, I think it's Royal Dalton. There's a lot of teacups and saucers here for $10. Look at that. I'm gonna get the whole set. I knew I recognized this pattern. I flipped this over. These are Wedgwood. It's $20, and it is a ton of plates. That one has a chip, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good plates. And then there's these, and then these. That's a good deal. I'm gonna get that whole stack. I'm making my second pass in the metal section. I found this sugar creamer, $2.99. And then also, look at this teapot, $4.99. It's even got the top on it. It's really cute.
Oh, it's a huge chess piece. Bookend. Where's the other one? Where's the other half of that? You're on a mission, Jack. Find me the other half of that bookend. Is this a pineapple? $12.99. It's resin. Kind of like that. It's almost like a big pine cone slash, is that artichoke? That would be 25% off. I think I'm gonna leave that one here. Looking to make sure I didn't miss anything. There's a lot to look at. Got this candlestick here. Oh, it's got something poking out the side. It's resin. So I just looked this up. This was selling a couple places new for like $130. I don't know if that's real or not, but I also found a few sets used selling for $55 in like the white cream color of this. I'm gonna get it. This is Ray Dunn. I'm glad that's in your cart.
What?
This.
I wasn't. Well, it's $20, but
I think it's really cool.
So,
It's brass.
yeah,
You got a bunch of good stuff. Where'd you find all this silver? I mean, everything's like a few bucks more than we pay for it at home, but we're not finding this kind of stuff at home.
I had to look things up and decide whether or not I thought it was a good enough deal. Some things I've been putting back, some like that.
Yeah, I've been doing the same
Like,
thing.
these are really cute, but like $10 for them.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna.
I also passed on those.
They're always putting stuff out. I was here earlier. I did not see this. It's $2.99. That's definitely coming home with me. You have to like keep going back. Oh, and pro tip, if you come to this thrift store, it is cash only. So make sure you bring cash. I just sent Zeb to the bank. And this, remember when I filmed this earlier, this cat? Debbie's gonna take it home. I looked it up online. This is chalkware. It's $44, but it's worth about $600. So it'd be a good deal, and it totally fits her vibe. So I'm glad it's going home with Debbie. 2 brand new warmies for $9.99. Should I just get them and sell them at the shop? I think I might. Pro tip though, they don't go through the washer well, so they'll just get sprayed with Lysol, but they still have the tags on them. They're brand new. I wasn't really looking for clothes, and I totally spied this. It's Matilda Jane. It's a green tag, which means it's half off, which means only $4. It's a 2 toddler, and it's basically in new condition. Anybody that knows little kid clothes knows Matilda Jane is high priced, super sought after, and so cute. So I'm definitely taking this home.
Oh, there we found her. I'd lost her for a long time. This store is so huge. I'm like, where's Debbie? I haven't seen her in like 10, 15 minutes. She's got a full cart here too, getting globes and clothes.
Oh, I saw that. I almost picked that up.
Yeah, Jamie said the same thing, but I got it, you know. I had to save it.
A magic 8-ball. That's excellent.
Are these for you or for selling in your shop?
For selling in my store.
Nice.
Yep. Did you find any cute skirts?
I didn't find any cute skirts. So they're constantly reloading, and they just put more stuff out, so I need to come through and look through here again. Oh yeah, they just set this out for $2.99 solid wood. Love that.
Everywhere we go, we're like a hot mess express. There's a lot of us, and we bought a lot of junk. It's like junk on parade.
All right, so we out of there. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff for the kids, a bunch of clothes, some jewelry that Jamie thought was really cool. They only take cash. I had to run to the bank to go get cash. We're at like $482 or $89 or something like that.
82 cents.
Out of there. We got 3 carts, but man.
Well, 2.
Did you guys spend?
Oh, I guess that's. And Debbie spent 170, but Debbie's, that's her cart, and then that cat that's worth like $600, and then we have these 2 carts. So we'll see. Time for lunch. We're going just around the corner to the Old World Meat Company. They have 5-star reviews, so it's worth checking out.
All right, Old World Meat Company. Jamie went for the hot Italian. We're back to our thrifting and eating theme for 2025. Odelia, what did you get? Same? It's all over her face. Headed into the Goodwill. We ditched some kids. They went off home without us. They didn't know we were stopping here because I'm like, Jamie, find a Goodwill on the way home.
We're gonna go into Goodwill and see what we can find. First things first, let's grab a cart, and I'm gonna head over and see what they've got on these end caps. This is kind of cute, but I'm thinking it might be a little bit overpriced. I do love how clean this Goodwill is. These cobalt glasses are amazing and definitely a good price for 6 of them for, I think it was like $7 or something. Gonna grab them and put them in the cart.
This is a big Goodwill. Look at all this stuff. It just goes. I'll show you guys here in a sec. I'm probably going too fast. Oh, look at all this stuff up top here. I love this. What's the price? $7.99. That's big. I'll think on it. We just spent a lot of money at that last thrift store, so I gotta really want it. They've got a really big housewares section. Oh, look at all that back there. We're gonna go dig in and look. Let's check these out here.
I always like to check out the clear glasses. This is really pretty, but I have a few clear glassware candle holders that have not sold recently, so I'm going to pass on that one. I'm kind of into this Ray Dunn bowl, but not for $4. I can't tell if it's a dog dish or a bowl. Looks like they've got another one. Again, just a little bit more than I want to pay for that. I'm looking for things I can't get at home. These plates are really, really pretty. I think they're Homer Laughlin, but that one doesn't have a price. So I'm hoping it's on the other one because sometimes they price like ×2. So there's one tag for 2 items. The black and white is just a really classic design. All right, just off the cart, I got this crock. You're not allowed to touch the cart, so I had to wait for her to put it on the shelf. At $5.99, this cart is coming home with me.
This one's $3.99. I think I thrifted one earlier that was similar to this. It's wood. I like that. All right, so this big one here is $12.99. So I'm gonna guess that this one's similar to that. We're gonna leave those there for a minute. I'm gonna look around and see what we find. Oh my goodness. They have all of the candlesticks I wanna buy. This one's $7.99. I'm gonna do that.
This Goodwill has everything organized by color and a lot of really good dishes. So I'm making sure to look closely and see if there's anything that I can't leave behind. I do love this teapot. It's kind of a jadeite color, not super old, but definitely something that I'm not gonna leave behind. It doesn't even have any chips on it. Jack really wanted me to buy this cash register, but at $100, it wasn't coming home with me. These I think might be bookends, but I'm not positive. But at this price, I'm gonna take them home. They're super cute, and I will stage them up with some books. They can be bookends whether they are or not.
It just keeps going, guys. $5.99. I like these, but it's kind of really thin metal on the top, so I'm gonna leave that. Also really liking this set. It's $40 for the entire set. Noritake. They got all the mugs, bowls, plates, a server, and a platter. I think that's a good deal. I will discuss with Jami, see what she thinks. This is cool, but it doesn't have its treadle or any power or anything to it. I don't know if it was a treadle machine or not. That's a fun set here too. $49 for this set. Not familiar with that brand. All right, let's check the single teacup. Fine bone china, Shelley, England. $4.99 for the cup and saucer. I think I'm gonna get that. Check out this silver serving bowl. Let's see how much this is for. Oh, $4.99. They don't love their silver out here. Look at that one, $5.99 for that. You better hurry up, Debbie. I'm thrifting all the good stuff. You're good? You don't need the silver either?
No.
Jami, did you see all these tarnished goblets for 99 cents?
Yeah, I don't.
They too tarnished?
People really drink out of those.
I don't know that they do either. They're silver over batch. I just love how tarnished they are.
Do you need them so you can feel fancy?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think they're brass over silver.
Are you think so? Why would they
they're
do?
electroplated nickel silver, EPNS.
Yeah. They wouldn't do the silver under the brass.
No.
I can't tell if this is a Pier 1 soap dish or butter dish, but I'm going to guess soap or something. No price on it, so we'll see what they say up front when I take it up to them. I didn't even see this down here on my first pass. I think it's $34.99 for the whole set. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bowls. No branding on it. But the tureen, the soup tureen, has this awesome ladle. Oh, and it's got a base. The base has some chip to it. Wish I knew what the maker was. So I couldn't find a maker, and I did find a couple examples that weren't painted quite like this online, but it was the exact same shape, and they were not selling for very much. So I'm gonna leave that one here.
So what's our grand total, Zeb?
$59 on this.
All right.
Debbie got a pretty good bundle too.
What was your grand total?
I spent $50.93.
$50.93.
Oh, you got all the linens and
There's
clothes.
some stuff hiding in there.
I got some pretty good stuff.
It's getting dark, so we're gonna head home because it's starting to rain and it's cold. I came to California for sunshine, not rain. Debbie, I specifically ordered sunshine
I called ahead and you were supposed to have it. It's coming on Saturday.
the day before we leave.
It is Monday morning. We got back yesterday at about 10:30, 11 o'clock last night. We've been spending the whole morning unloading. You guys will see this in the end of the video. That's all the stuff and packaging from getting home, all of that thrifted stuff from Valley Thrift Store and the Goodwills on the first day. We're gonna do a couple fun projects really quick here. Okay. Jamie's a little froggy today, so if she sounds like her voice is froggy, it's because it is. She's been sick all week and fighting it, and you know, we get home and her voice goes.
I've had a cold. It's fine.
So got to get some paint on here.
I'm using the Cottage Color Garden Sage. Oops, some paint fell off my brush. It was
The
old
handle?
paint. Yeah, like crusty old paint that I didn't get off there. I'm gonna paint this with 2 coats of Garden Sage, and then I'm gonna be using the Lost Garden transfer. We haven't used this transfer yet. It's the big one from the last release. It's really pretty, so I'm excited to use it.
This frame is not getting painted. We'll just put some art in there because that is good as is. These ones here are the resin, very shiny. We're gonna put some plaster in the Cottage Color on there. We can't get the glass out. It's like hot glued in and it's gonna break getting it out. So we'll just have to scrape and clean that when we're all done. All right, Jamie has 2 coats of Garden Sage on this, about the same color wood. This is what 1 coat looks like on this one.
I'll probably do like 2.5 coats to get full coverage, and then we'll be ready for transfers.
And then this one, this is a coat of 1 coat of plaster on these frames. They were very dark before, got pretty good coverage. Now we're gonna get rid of the streakies with the 2nd coat and then distress back to that dark color. I'm basically pouncing this to get in all these details and crevices, and then I come back and give it like a smooth
Pouncing,
brush.
you're pouncing instead of flicking, so you don't.
I was
fling
flicking earlier. I got paint all over Jamie's stuff. She's like, "Hey, you're doing it again."
It's flinging paint.
Listen, I got to get in all the cracks here and get this paint down in there.
You're just adding texture to my pieces. You're just being considerate.
I know. I'm just trying to give you the two-tone you've always wanted. So I was able to get this little glass out, so we're gonna get that good and clean. I'm just gonna clean this glass real quick before I distress it, and then we'll get some wax going on there. I'm gonna do distress it and then gold wax on both of these frames, but they're looking awesome and definitely updated.
It's kind of slimy.
That Windex works wonders on this fresh paint.
Lost Garden has sheets that kind of connect on the front part here, like all these little elements that work together. And then on the back, there's like independent elements. So there's these 4
Like a half
wreaths, and then
So these are more like a swag.
yeah, like borders almost. So I'm gonna try to use these 2 on my tiered tray, and we'll see how it works just because they're kind of rounded. I don't know if this is gonna be too big or.
It'll fit over to the edge, I think.
Yeah, and then this one
Maybe
will
give
go
it a
on.
little wrap around.
This one will go on here. And yeah, I think it'll be cute. Make sure does it look mostly centered?
Yeah, it just has to be mostly. It's an organic element.
I was gonna
so-
say the flowers aren't perfectly balanced either, so if it's a little off, it's okay. It comes with this little stick here, and now that my paint is dry, this transfer is gonna go on nice and easy. All right. There we go. Look at that. It's really pretty. So I'm just gonna lightly go over the edge to add a little bit of wear and bring out that wood tone. And then I'm also going to lightly distress my transfer just to age it. And then just some clear wax in a minute and we'll be good to go.
Light distress on this. Can you grab me the gold wax, Jamie? The Golden Rule DIY wax is what I'm gonna use to put on here. on all the high spots on the detail.
The paint already has a built-in sealer, but you need to seal the transfers. So I'm just clear waxing over the top of the transfers, and then I'll buff it tomorrow.
It's the DIY clear wax.
Yep, I'm just gonna go around the edge too, just so that way it's a similar sheen. And it kind of makes them like water repellent, if that makes sense. Obviously, this is not gonna be considered food safe, but you could totally put like cupcakes in a wrapper on here or use it for jewelry, you know, pretty things.
Got the golden rule out. This is a very soft paste gold wax. And I'm just gonna hit the high spots, and then we'll wipe that back a little bit. Had some red coming through when I distressed. That's okay, it's all gonna blend in. This is one of those instances where the brush matters. This little brush was getting down in my details, and I just wanna sit up on the top. So I went and got the 1-inch JRV stencil brush, and we're gonna just hit the top of this. All right, so I've got the end of the brush loaded up, and then we're just gonna hit the top. All right, that's working better. Almost like a dry brush, but with gold. That's the effect I wanted. Sitting on the top, not down in the cracks. Okay, now this one. Just gonna give it a little gold shimmer on the top and some age. Jamie's using more of this Iron Orchids Designs Lost Garden transfer on the candlesticks, and she's just going around the bottom with that swag piece.
Yeah, anytime you're doing like a circular piece, I start in the middle, work my way out, then come back to the middle and work my way out the other way. And you just kind of have to be patient and realize you might have a little bit of wrinkling because you're going around a cylindrical surface. You just have to be patient. If you've never used a transfer before, this is probably not the way you should learn, but I've used them a lot and it's not too hard.
We recommend flat surfaces, but this is just, you see how this side's out here floating? She's just pushing it down as she goes.
Yep, just have to be patient.
All right, spin it around. Let me see what you did there.
Ta-da.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I don't know if I want to do down low on this one or if I want to go in the middle.
I would go down low so that you
same?
get more around, because if you go up higher in the middle, it's going to be harder, and also you're not going to go as far around.
This one's a skinnier lady, so it might be harder anyways. We're going to do it. Patience is a virtue. I can do this.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to decide which frame gets what art. I printed off 3 of our A4 rice papers. This is Marie Antoinette. We got Cows by the River and Roses. And I think
Do you want my opinion?
Well, yeah, throw it in there.
Okay, so my opinion is that's too big unless you use it in the big frame. So I think you should take the Cow by the River and actually use it in this frame and this one. And Marie should go in the big one.
All right, I can do that.
Because I think you can get 2 frames out of this one. You can, because you don't need very much of the cow for this little one. So use that, use that corner and then use the middle in here and then put her in there.
2 papers or 2 frames, 1 paper.
Yeah.
So my real debate is, do I put Marie in this bigger one or the Roses in this bigger one? I think I'm gonna go with Marie because I feel like, it's hard to say. They both could be upscale.
Will this flower make it in there? I don't know.
No, her flower's not gonna make it in there if I center her.
I kind of like this Marie, and I say that because the plume that she has kind of goes with the swirlies.
We'll see how I can get it.
She got little ruffles.
Okay.
I've come out the other side, guys. I made it. Took me a minute.
Yeah, that looks awesome with the garden sage on there.
Yeah, that's a good combo.
Let's see it next to this other one. They were mismatched set, and now they look like they were meant to be together.
Yeah, I'm gonna distress them a little bit.
Okay, let's flip it over. That is looking pretty awesome. That came out good. And her hat, you were right. It goes right with the rest of the frame. So this one here, we're gonna lose the cows. I can either try to get the cows in or try to get the manor in. I think like the manor with its reflection in the water is more impactful. And then we'll do this little cow over in this little frame here. So Jamie was just over here looking at my scrap. She's like, instead of the cow, why don't we put her hand framed in there?
Look.
And then they can go together.
It's like a little matching set.
So ton of fun while we were off in California. The kids had a great time. We went and did a ton of thrifting, some junking. We found some stuff in a back alley. It was amazing.
We are slowly coming back to reality. But make sure you guys hit that subscribe and notification because Thursday's video is going to be even better because like Zeb said, we have some back alley freebie finds, more Goodwill bins we have coming up. We've got the swap meet. Everything is going to be amazing and more projects. If you need paint and products for your thrift flips and finds, visit jamirayvintage.com. And if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY
and thrifting. We'll see you on the next episode. These items that we finished today will be available at jamirayvintage.com. Everything else will be available Saturday night for our thrift haul.